First of all, I want to say I'm so proud of you. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
And we wanted to present you with this, with your All-American. Go and check it out. Say I love you, and I'm looking forward to you going to law school and getting your master's and taking over my company so I can retire.
That's right.
So I just want to say I love you with all my heart, and I'm so glad.
Shaquille O'Neal is known as one of the biggest names in sports history, with a personality that stands out both on and off the court. However, lately, the basketball legend has been in the news for something unrelated to his famous dunks or business success. His ex-wife, Shaunie O'Neal, shared some surprising news about their children, sparking an emotional reaction from both Shaq and fans online. This isn't just another celebrity gossip story. It's a tale of love, heartbreak, and family drama that will tug at your heartstrings. So, sit back, grab some popcorn, and join us as we explore what happened, how Shaq responded, and why this touching family moment has everyone talking.
A relationship, I support him. We have a great, co-parenting relationship. Seriously, it took us a long time to get there. Don't get me wrong. It was not an easy journey.
It all began with an Instagram post from Shaunie. The proud mother of 5 shared an emotional milestone on social media, dropping 2 of her children off at college. The post showed a close-up selfie of Shaunie, her braided hair framing her face and her eyes slightly puffy, a sign of the tears she had shed earlier that day. In the caption, she wrote, "I had to drop 2 of my heartbeats off at college, and honestly, I had to stop myself from going back and moving in with them."
Just caught up with Shaunie.
I saw that.
What are your comments on that? How do you respond to that?
So moms, moms are more sensitive, but I see something that I know what I'm talking.
Shaunie's vulnerable post quickly resonated with fans, earning thousands of likes and comments within hours. One of the most touching responses came from her son, Shaquille O'Neal, who commented, "I miss you and love you, mama." This heartfelt mother-son exchange had fans melting, with many admiring the strong relationship Shaunie has built with her children. However, this wasn't the first time Sharif publicly expressed his love for his mom.
He used to come into class and whoop me in front of everybody. Yeah, a long time ago. But I was a major high-level juvenile delinquent that could have definitely been in trouble all the time.
Let's rewind to 2023, when Sharif made headlines for another touching gesture. The 6'10" basketball star showed off a tattoo of his mother's face on his arm. He shared the image on Instagram, writing, "This is for the woman who gave me everything. Love you, Mom." Fans went wild, calling it one of the sweetest tributes they'd ever seen. In interviews, Sharif has been open about the strong bond he shares with his mom, often crediting her as his rock, especially during his heart surgery. In 2018, a life-changing moment for the young athlete.
Yeah. 2024 McDonald's All-American.
Thank you.
And you think you can beat Kenny in the three-point shoot already?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Anybody.
Hold on.
No. Hey, I'm good. She's ready. Hey, listen.
"I wouldn't be where I am today without my mom," Sharif said in an emotional interview with GQ Sports. "She's the glue that holds our family together." Shaquille and Shaunie O'Neal have 5 children: Sharif, Amira, Shakir, Miles, and Mira. Miles is Shaunie's son from a previous relationship whom Shaq adopted. Each of the O'Neal kids is making their own mark, turning the family into one of the most talked-about celebrity clans. Sharif, as we know, is following in his father's footsteps with a basketball career, while Amira is making waves in the fashion world. Shakir is rising as a social media star, and Mira, the youngest, is already showing great promise in sports.
Why am I holding a flower?
Because I had to make that three.
You have to make a shot.
That's awesome.
You're going to match her? Well, no, I'm not matching. No. I will say this, though. The night that you actually got announced, we were here together, and he just FaceTimed you, and he was trying to be so cool.
Even after their divorce in 2010, Shaq and Shaunie made it clear that their children always came first. They've been seen attending their kids' events together, showing that co-parenting can work, even when things get complicated. Of course, their journey hasn't been without its struggles. Their split in 2010 was one of the most talked about divorces in Hollywood, and for good reason. Shaunie revealed during an emotional episode of Basketball Wives that she found out about Shaq's infidelity in the most unexpected way. The couple accidentally switched Blackberries during a school play, and Shaunie started receiving texts from other women.
That's how, hey, listen, every head must bow.
That's all right. Yeah,
every
come on.
knee must bend.
Take one more shot,
I am now bending and bowing at the same time.
Ooh, pressure. Right here.
Let's go right
get him,
for it.
baby.
No. Every
Get him,
head must
baby.
bow, every knee must bend.
You see the pressure?
For Shaunie, that moment changed everything. She said during the episode that it broke her, but it also made her stronger because she realized she deserved more. To his credit, Shaq has admitted where he went wrong. In his 2011 memoir, Shaq Uncut, he confessed that he was immature and selfish. He said he had too many choices and ended up hurting the one person who always stood by him. In recent years, Shaq has been honest about his regrets over their marriage. In a 2022 episode of the Pivot podcast, he admitted, "She was amazing. It was all my fault. I was the one who messed up." He went on to explain that he didn't truly value what he had until he lost it. As for Shaunie, she showed a lot of grace and chose to forgive, focusing on creating a strong co-parenting relationship for their children. In 2022, Shaunie married Pastor Keon Henderson in a beautiful ceremony held in Anguilla. The wedding caught a lot of attention, with magazines like People and Essence covering the celebration. In an interview with Access Hollywood, Shaq joked about whether he was invited to the wedding. Shaunie laughed and said she told him he could come if he wanted, though he didn't actually show up. She mentioned it's nice that they can laugh about things now. Shaunie's happiness with Pastor Keon has inspired a lot of women who have been through similar struggles. Her Instagram is full of sweet posts about her new husband, including one that says, "A new chapter, a new beginning. Grateful for this love and for the lessons that brought me here." Social media has been buzzing with reactions to Shaunie's recent updates and her family life. On Twitter, one person said Shaquille O'Neal is the true example of strength and grace, praising her for raising her kids so well despite everything she faced. Another person commented that no matter what people say about Shaq and Shaunie, they've done an amazing job co-parenting and their kids are doing great, and that's what really counts. On TikTok, fans have been sharing tributes to the O'Neal family, using clips from Shaunie's basketball wives' days and old interviews where Shaq spoke highly of her. The hashtag #O'Neal family has gathered over 20 million views, showing just how much people care about their story. With two of their kids now off to college, Shaunie and Shaq are stepping into a new phase of life. Still, if the past tells us anything, it's that the O'Neals will probably keep making headlines. Shaunie recently hinted during an Instagram Live that she might write a book about her journey, saying she's been through a lot and it might be time to share her side of the story. She mentioned that many people don't realize how hard it is to rebuild your life after heartbreak. Meanwhile, Shaq has continued to stay busy after his NBA career. Between his work on Inside the NBA, running his restaurant chain Big Chicken, and surprising fans with acts of kindness, he's built a strong life outside of basketball. The story of Shaq and Shaunie O'Neal isn't just about celebrity gossip. It's a real example of how love, family, and self-respect can survive even the hardest times. Even with all the ups and downs, they've always put their kids first. Watching their journey from heartbreak to healing shows that it's possible to grow and succeed after life's toughest moments. So, what's your take on the O'Neal's story? Do you believe time truly heals all wounds? Or do you think there might still be more surprises ahead? Tell us what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update about your favorite stars. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more real stories and juicy updates.